Yeah, just give you a little homestead update. Both our girls are laying uh, pretty well on schedule, although they don't lay early. They lay midday. You can tell one of them is speckled and one of them isn't, so it's kind of curious. You can tell who's doing what egg. Give you a little update. Compost is empty under there. Took your guys' advice and punched some holes in there. Only punched them 3/4 because I don't want to worry about rodents. That was kind of an issue with this larger one, and I don't want any rodents getting into the chickens and attracting over here. So punched a bunch of holes. Also, that screen that got Gorilla glued onto the lid busted off on about the 4th turn. But I'm on a slightly slanted hill. I got some bricks to keep it off the ground, and actually last week I wasn't able to turn this very effectively because it was all frozen. So just kind of kick it up, let it roll down, get it all stirred up, and yeah. So looked into a little bit more. This is all new to me. Any of this homesteading stuff is basically just knowing what I know and putting it into theory. Living in Seattle is a little bit more apprehensive to put stuff in, so got it a little bit damper. I'm gonna get that chopped up a little bit more, and basically just using an axe to kind of pound and break stuff up. Obviously the smaller pieces, the quicker it'll compost, but we're still below freezing, so I don't expect too much out of this. You can pee in these. Urine is a high nitrate little booster from what I was told. Also the chicken manure, of course, is a good booster. But yeah, that's a little update on that. We'll give you an update. I'm also these are hiding under my pool table here, but this is an experiment keeping the water jugs in the garage in sub-zero temperatures. They're filled fairly full, and I've had a few of them crust up when it got really cold for about a week in the teens or so, but it doesn't take a whole lot in this garage, which I mentioned before is non-insulated, to come back to liquid. This was sort of a experiment. I want to get some bigger 55-gallon, maybe even larger water jug to keep in the garage for water supply. The rain here I don't think is going to be enough annually to make the price of adding in a gutter and a rain barrel collection really feasible or worth it. So I want to get some water storage anyway, being in high desert. If something happened, then you know, I've got these are basically I'm going to keep like this, and these will be the ones that I can take mobily, but for bugging in or home emergencies I want a larger supply. And my biggest question was that what happens in the winter when all this freezes. So this year it's basically an experiment. If any of you guys have any tips or tricks that you're using to keep your water supply that's probably not currently inside the house, let me know, because basically we're just keeping these out here, whereas before all my water supply was always kept in a closet or somewhere inside the house. I've decided to keep these out here, and I've got other stores in like smaller stores like 2-liter bottles and stuff like that on the inside. But yeah, just an experiment. Let me know if you guys use the larger 55-gallon and up water storage. I believe it's Okie Prepper. He's got almost a 200-gallon, and I believe that's in sort of his, like, I don't know, utility room or something like that. It seems like it's inside. It might be a garage. But curious what you guys do for storage, for freezing in the winter for water. That's all.